time that I'm live at Instagram. If you want to share this video, let's grow Instagram, people. If you guys help me out to grow Instagram, I haven't been live at Instagram for quite some time. So I'm live at a south border, and also I'm live at YouTube, I believe so. Yes, I'm live at YouTube. So I'll be describing what is going on right now. Behind me, let me just flip the camera on both live feeds so I can say hello to every single one of you. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Let me flip the camera right here on YouTube. Also, how's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Guys, how's everybody doing? We're live still on the south border in Tapachula in the part of Huehuetan. Behind me, you see the band right there. Is the Fox News team. We were just working with them and talking with them and having a good time with Mr. Griff Jenkins and all of his crew. Really nice people, really nice people. We're live right here between Huehuetan and Huixtla, where the caravan is coming and the caravan is walking. They just took a long rest, and you will see how they're going to continue to walk. There was supposed to be an operation right now that it was going to detain them, but it was not the case. I don't know what has been going on with the National Guard and the Institute National of Immigration regarding them being stopped, regarding them being detained. I don't know how, what is going on with the Institute National of Immigration, or what is going on with the National Guard of Mexico, if they are going to stop them or not. We are right here at the kilometer between, kilometer 15 between Huehuetan and Huixtla, where apparently, people, the caravan is going to continue, and Huixtla is the next city. So, there's a question on Instagram, which is fake news. How many, and I'm not accusing you, I'm just saying it's a fake number, it is the incorrect number. How many are supposed to come right now? Is it 60,000? No, that number is incorrect. Whoever is spreading that news, it is incorrect. 60,000 is what the Panama government said that they were going to come, and they're scattered all over Central America. So let me move from here because the sound is not that good. The truck is interrupting with the sound, so let us walk right here like we always do. We're walking. So the number of the caravan right now, it is 5,000, supposedly 5,000 strong. Luis Villagrán, the leader of the caravan, he told us 5,000. It is around the number that we are gathering right now. You see that far from behind, right here, a little bit far behind, you see a National Guard automobile that is, practically protecting the caravan from not being interrupted. So let me just go over here to the shadow, and from there we can broadcast as I'm carrying my tripod. God bless every single one of you. International Commission of Human Rights is right here for people that they're asking who's helping them, who's feeding them, who is. You got the United Nations, and also the Department of Human Rights is always here. Behind me, that's this guy with a white jacket. It is the Department of Human Rights. Walk over here a little bit for all you guys. Let me put myself in the shadows. Also, there's another organization that you guys are saying who's feeding them, and there's non-profit organizations who are waiting right here to feed them. Right here you will see. It is the GRM from Chiapas, and they're providing with the commission, the State Commission of Human Rights, they're providing help as this man, his feet is cut right there. Let me flip the camera. His feet is cut right there. They're curing him. Right there, you see it. That is the nurse doing their job on helping the migrant to cure them. At his feet, of all the walking, it got cut off on the bottom. Got Department of Human Rights helping. They got bandages, they got alcohol, and they're giving attention. Let's walk. ¿Qué rollo? Buenas. buenas. Let's walk over here a little bit for people that they're asking if they're getting help, who's attending them, if they're getting fed. There's organizations, there's nonprofit organizations that they're actually helping them. So let me go right here in the shadow and talk to you guys for a little bit. So what's been going on? You know, talking to Mr. Griff Jenkins, that he's from Fox News, and I was just talking to him right now. He just came back from the Darien Gap. And my God, the stories that he's saying, it is just unbelievable what is going on in the Darien Gap. We were just, Griff Jenkins, follow him. He is on Fox News. Excellent correspondent. He was explaining to us how this is evolving all the way from the Darien Gap all the way over here. And it is amazing how the organized crime and how, oh my God, this comic. Oh my God, I'm not gonna deal with the comments. How the Darien Gap, they're having, look how ridiculous this is. How the commerce and the new currency for all these traffickers and for all these organized crime, it is people now. He just told me the story that in the Darien Gap, there's people that are wearing a code, a barcode that has a Western Union direction. So when the traffickers and the cartel in the mountains of the Darien Gap, they hit with the migrants, they say, okay, for you to move forward, you don't got money right now, you got family members in the US, here's the barcode, and here is the Western Union where you can deposit. After you deposit, we can let you go and we can let you pass. This is unbelievable. The migrants coming and walking right here. So it is just unbelievable and incredible how that is happening in the Darien, how these people have control, absolute control of every section where they are trafficking. Not only women, not only children, not only men. There's rape of men, there's rape of women, there is rape of children. That is crazy what is happening in the Darien Gap. It is a full-on operation of trafficking over there. But going back to here, you don't see them coming. Over there they're coming all the way far behind. And they're walking little by little. There was an operation right here of the National Guard and the Institute National of Immigration. There was an operation right here, not too long ago. It was a big convoy that inevitably they were not going to stop this 5,000 caravan. Again, as journalists from Tapachula have said to us, the National Guard and the Institute National of Immigration, they were embarrassed of what they did the other day. They said that they were surpassed. They said that there was surpassed, and not only that they were surpassed, that they feel embarrassed that ultimately they did not do anything to try to control this enormous influx or try to stop it. So right now, what they're doing is they're reorganizing and they're regrouping, possibly in the part of Wixla or Mapastepec. Little by little, they are stopping to make believe the caravan, there's going to be a big operation and they're going to try to stop it. We are in the kilometer 15-20th between Huehuetan and Wixla. This is a long way. I have walked through this road, and the humidity factor, it is really strong, people. Really strong. Remember that the majority of this caravan, almost 40 to 50%, are children. And are children with women, pregnant women, and like 50% are men. You're talking about military age men. Now, let me just get right here in the shadow because it's really hot. It's really hot. We are right here waiting for the caravan to come. So ultimately, they started walking around 7 o'clock in the morning. They stopped. They said that they were going to walk around 10 o'clock in the morning Central Time. They continued and they stopped again. Now this is amazing because the strategy on this caravan, it looks exactly the same as the 2017 and 2018, also 2019 caravan. The strategy is to basically walk, not get tired, not injure anybody, not injure anybody, and ultimately to take the rest as necessary for them to last as they are walking and walking and walking and walking. So let me flip the camera so I can just give you, we keep on talking. Keep talking right here. Let me flip the camera on Instagram right here. We're live at Instagram. For the first time, I'm live at Instagram covering the migrant caravan. As you see far behind, let me just focus on that. You see a whole bunch of people right there. Let me focus on Instagram right there. Focus on Instagram right there. There you go. You see all the way to the back, there's people coming. So they're taking their rest, and they already know that there is not not a detention or not a contingency of people. They already know that there's not a lot of people. There's not a barricade of the Institute of National Immigration. It is not a barricade of the National Guard. So ultimately, this tells you that this is going to continue. Thank you so much for joining in. Buy me a coffee. It's on the bottom link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting to continue this, we are planning to go all the way to Mapastepec. That is long overdue. But, your contributions help a lot to continue, people, to continue with this, coverage as we are working together with all other media. But, it's important that we continue and give you guys the reality of the truth. So thank you so much for your contributions, as that is what keeps us going and keeps us going. We're going to wait right here and see how much they're going to take, how long the time they're going to take for people to come over here. And it's coming over here. They're coming right now, walking in a small group. And it was, let me flip the camera so I can explain to you guys a story that just happened right now. You see the United Nations right here on the side. Let me just explain to you guys a story. So there was a lady. We were having a conversation with the Fox team and all that kind of stuff. We were talking, and as we were talking, a migrant lady in her early 30s came to us and said, "I need help." And we were like, "You need help? What kind of help?" She said, "Well, I need help. My children got separated in a raid." So we asked, "What kind of raid?" And she said, "I took a taxi. And I cannot, it was illegal to take a taxi. So the taxi was stopped. And they asked her for documents. And they took away her children. And they left her alone. But the problem is that all of us started asking her, why you took a taxi if you know that is illegal? If you're traveling in a taxi without a document, it is something that is illegal. So that's why they tell you to stay with a group, to stay with the caravan group. So if you're not staying with the caravan group and you're traveling alone, there's operations of the Institute of National Immigration, which inevitably they're going to stop every car to see if there's irregular people, that they don't have documents, and they are not allowed to be moving legally in our country. So this is, she was separated from her son, also separated from her 2 kids, son and a daughter. And this is just, it's continuing. It's unbelievable how these kind of events, as we were talking yesterday in an interview, my God, the interview with the Venezuelan people that they went through in El Darién, you guys are going to be shocked what migrants go through in El Darién. And this goes to tell you that the globalist organizations, what they put the migrants through, because they're not the ones that they're protecting them when they're in the Darien Gap, when they're in a jungle, when they're in the sea, when they're in a desert. They're not the ones doing anything. And they go through this horrible journey where ultimately it is sad to see them. And their story, one of them was telling us, I saw 20 dead bodies along the way in the Darien Gap. The other one was telling us, my wife got raped in front of my eyes. The other one was telling us, a 17-year-old was raped by 14 men in front of us, and we cannot do anything because they were wearing artillery and ultimately guns and pointing at our faces. You see migrants while you're walking. ¿Cómo van? ¿Cómo van? ¿Cansado? Ven, 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 cansado, ven, un ratito, ven. Ven, ven, una entrevista, ven.
Okay.
¿De dónde vienes?
Soy del Salvador.
¿Eres del Salvador? Sí, ¿cuánto vienes caminando con la caravana?
Sí, vengo caminando ya 3 días. ¿No?
3 días, ¿te duelen los pies?
Sí, sí, luego
Imagínate, ustedes están hablando de doler a ellos. La esperanza, ¿no? Que esto para llegar a los Estados Unidos. ¿Metiste tú el amparo? Te dejo para que sigas caminando. Okay. That's a migrant from El Salvador. Number one thing that I haven't asked is, how do you feel? Because it's been almost, this is the 3rd day of the caravan, and he's saying my feet hurt. They're burning. They're burning. The concrete, people. This is why I'm putting video of the children when they're walking. When they're walking, and you will see them walking on the hot concrete without no shoes. It is an abuse towards children. It is total abuse. And I just asked him, how do you feel? And he said, my feet are burning. I'm really tired. It's been 3 days. And imagine the journey that they got. They still have 3 states to go through to land at City of Mexico. And to ultimately, from Mexico, try to do something about it and see if they're going to basically get the permit so they can move to the borders of the United States of America. I just asked him, your purpose is what? My purpose is to go to the United States of America. Coming up, I'm going to move from here because I'm in the middle of their road. I'm in the middle where they walk. But I just want to catch, you know, one by one and see if they want to talk. ¿Y tu chamaquito? ¿Cómo estás? Les han dicho que están operativos.
Sí, sí, pero vamos a hacer lo posible.
¿Dónde es? Usted es de la República Dominicana. ¿Cómo le van a esta travesía? Llevan 3 días caminando. Exponiendo lo que está pasando. ¿Pusiste tú el amparo para poder caminar o no metiste tú el amparo? ¿Y de qué trata el amparo? A ver, permíteme, déjame ponerte la cámara aquí. ¿De qué trata ese amparo? ¿Es un amparo de protección o qué es? ¿Y qué dice el documento?
no, que podemos alquilar para que no nos tengan problema.
¿Pero en Chiapas o en todo México?
Para que no nos deporten, si nos agarran por aquí caminando.
En Chiapas.
No nos deporten a nosotros.
No los deporten. Okay, pero dice que los pueden detener o no.
No los pueden detener, cuando la policía lo mire, tiene que soltar, tiene que dejarnos que andamos por lo menos.
¿Vienes solo? Sí. De República Dominicana, ¿pasaste por el Darién? ¿Te tocó ver gente muerta en el Darién?
Yo, la última que yo vi, me tocó ver
57 personas morirse delante de ti. Esa sí.
Subió, se lo llevó, se ahogaron.
Y al ver eso, ¿tú qué sientes?
A mi hermana, ¿cómo te digo? Siento mucha
Es un
lástima.
trauma psicológico para ti, se te va a quedar siempre por toda tu vida.
No, esas son cosas que uno lo lamenta mucho. Y vi también muchas mujeres perder su hijo. Se les morían, se les ahogaban en el camino.
Mujeres violadas.
Mujeres violadas que la violaban delante de mí. Más otra cosa, vi mujer morir en la barriga que tienen que salir.
Tu futuro, Estados Unidos. Muy bien. Te dejo caminar. Ok, te deseo lo mejor. Te deseo lo mejor. Wow. Interview. Dominican Republic. He's saying about the protection claim document that I haven't asked. This is the first time that I asked him, what is the protection claim? And he's saying that the protection claim, it is for them to not be deported and to not be interrupted in the state of Chiapas. That is where the municipal city of Tapachula it is located. Also, are you traveling alone? He said yes. Also, I asked him about, did you travel the Darien Gap? And he said yes. How many people did you saw dying in front of your eyes? And he said, one day I saw 57 people die in the river. All of them, the river took them and they drowned. Have you seen women being raped in the Darien Gap? Yes, I saw women being raped in front of my eyes in the Darien Gap. I saw them also. I saw children. I saw all these people suffer. What is your expectancy? What is your expectation? My expectation is to get a better opportunity and to go to the United States of America. This right here, this statements, people. This statements is to put on notice that the globalist organizations are not there. They do not care what these people go through. They do not care. They just push their open border agenda. You don't see them in the Darien Gap. Soros, you don't see him in the Darien Gap. Let us see if we can get more people that are coming. These people look that they're like from Africa or something like that. This is really good video. As they're walking, I'm doing interviews. Buy me a copy to the bottom link if you guys like to contribute, please, for our independent reporting. How you doing? ¿Cómo estás? Bien, bien, ¿cómo van? ¿Alguien que quiera hablar? Ven, venga pues, ven. ¿De dónde eres? English. Where are you from? Nigeria. A really weird thing that happened to me the other day is that English is a native language in Nigeria.
Yeah.
They speak it. How a lot of people, they're really ignorant that they don't know that English is your language.
It's our general language.
It's your general language.
Yeah.
So you're coming from Nigeria. How many countries did you travel to get here?
10 countries.
Like 10 countries.
10 countries.
Yeah.
Where the money? How do you got it? What was your? How do you get over here with 10 countries and no money?
Yeah, it wasn't really easy because it's my border from border to border. You understand? I didn't. Before my first country was Guyana, which I used flights. After Brazil,
Have you seen the United Nations helping you guys along the way?
In Panama camp too.
UNICEF,
Yeah,
but not helping the migrants themselves.
Well, they wasn't helping, but just that they were just.
You went through the Darien Gaps?
Yeah, I went through the Darien Gaps.
Okay, horrible over there.
Yeah.
You saw people died in the Darien Gaps.
I saw many people. My friend, I lost a friend there. I lost a Nigerian friend there.
How do you feel about that?
So bad.
How did he die?
Yeah, we fell because through our 4 days in Darien Gap, it was raining all through. So it was when we were trying to climb the mountain, we fell. That's the end of it. We fell that instantly.
Is it true that the organized crime in the cartel, the mafia,
Yeah.
it is up there with
Yeah.
guns and
Yeah.
asking for money?
We were robbed. I was robbed. I
You were robbed.
I was robbed.
What they stole from you?
Just money. They wanted to take my phone, but after looking at my phone, he not gave me back. But he took my $200.
Is there women being raped over there? Children.
One little girl, 12 years. So I'm sure.
12 years.
Yeah, from 18.
Like Haiti.
Yeah.
Is it more difficult? Let me ask this question because of race.
Okay.
Do they ask? Is it more difficult for you guys than the average Central American? Do they ask more money to you guys than the other Central Americans? It's the same cost. How much is the guide and how much do you pay the guide in the Darien Gap?
The guy that cost us $150 each.
$150 each.
$120 each.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
What is the problem in Nigeria? Why you come over here?
I'm from southeastern part of Nigeria. Imo State precisely. So we're having this Biafra issue, IPOP issue. So my village has been wrecked. Like about 3 to 4 months
Rick,
ago.
what it means that? Rick.
This Nigeria soldiers, Nigerian military invading my local government.
Wow.
Arresting people, attacking them, unknown government.
They rape the women. They do all these kind of things.
They do everything. Even till today, I can't find my family. I can't find my wife.
The level of infections in Nigeria is really high.
Yeah.
What infections are over there? Infections.
Infections.
Yeah. Yeah. Sickness.
Okay. Like maybe it's like social disease.
AIDS.
Like AIDS,
Gonorrhea, syphilis.
And candidiasis.
So the economy is really bad over there.
Yeah, because of the present government.
Your expectation is to go to the United States?
Yeah.
What part? Whatever part, or you
whatever
just...
part I got myself.
What do you do
okay.
for a living?
I work with I was doing POS business. POS business.
Yeah.
Like bank. I have cash. When I go to bank, I borrow money.
So you're a banker?
No, I don't. POS work like ATM.
Oh, okay.
So someone can use card, ATM card.
Yes.
To take money from my machine.
Oh, okay. I wish you the best on this journey.
Thank you very much.
10 countries, man.
Yeah, 10 countries.
What is your opinion on the government of Mexico? Because they have kept you here. So what is your opinion?
Because I've been in Mexico for like a month and a half week now. I've been in Mexico. When I tried to cross, the immigration arrested me. Kept me in their prison for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks without telling me my fault.
Wow.
Yeah, without telling me my fault. After that, I was released.
Wow.
Then I have to go back to Tapachula to get protocol. So, but when I went, they said it's not on.
Wow. Are you under the protection claim and amparo? Did you put the amparo or you just walk? Okay. Well, I wish you the best, my friend. What was your name?
Chidera.
Oscar.
All right.
Thank you. Wow. That's an incredible interview. Wow, that's an incredible interview. A lot of you saying that you cannot hear by the background of the noise. He's from Nigeria, and he's explaining what he went through in the Darien Gap. 10 countries he traveled, and it is just horrible what he's just explaining. How much money did they pay? He lost his best friend in the Darien Gap. And I am continuously mentioning the Darien Gap because this globalist compact of immigration, it is not correct the way that the way that they are portraying immigration, the way that they are organizing immigration, the way that they're helping immigration to supposedly be a great way with this globalist compact. It is the most horrific way. The most horrific way. And not only that, you make them believe that the only answer is the United States of America. With 154 countries, they signed this globalist compact of immigration. So if 154 countries signed this globalist compact, where are all the other countries pitching in and helping? Where are they? It is just unbelievable. The level of irresponsibility of these globalists and leaders that they do not care about the working class. Let me just go over here for a shadow. That was a great interview. My God, that is an interview that is just unbelievable interview. It's unbelievable. The guy's from Nigeria. And you know, the other day we were like, Nigeria, their native language is English. And a lot of us, we did not know that, possibly like, oh yeah, they speak English. But we did not know that their native language is English. And he speaks perfect English. Perfect English. As more migrants, they're coming right here walking little by little as we are in the middle of their walkway, in the middle of the road, getting interviews for you guys so you guys can understand. And the third day of this live coverage in Tapachula, raw, uncut footage for all of you, Border Network News, Real America's Voice News, bringing you live, uncut footage of the reality and the truth about this massive caravan that it is bringing right now 5,000 people that they're moving, 5,000 souls on this incentivization and this promise by Joseph Biden. Then now he backed up and he said, no, we're not gonna do it. And there's more people that as they're walking consistently, tired, possibly tired, and you know, trying to get an answer. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo les va? ¿Todo bien? Una entrevistita. ¿Quién quiere hablar? ¿De dónde es mi amigo?
Nicaragua.
Venga. Nicaragua. Nicaragua presente aquí en la entrevista. La situación en Nicaragua, ¿cómo la ve usted?
Bueno, es un producto de la ingobernabilidad que hay en nuestros países, de la corrupción, de la represión, de la violación a derechos humanos, la falta de políticas públicas por parte del gobierno para mitigar lo que es el desempleo, la inseguridad y todo eso. Eso nos ha motivado a miles de nicaragüenses
A salir.
Camino es duro, pero
Es una dictadura lo que está pasando en Nicaragua.
en mi caso personal, soy un preso político en Nicaragua.
Preso político.
Era concejal de la alcaldía de mi ciudad. Me tuve que
Wow.
la pandemia del COVID, tuve que regresar a Nicaragua. Pero el asedio siempre continuaba para mi persona y mi familia. Por eso me vi obligado a salir.
Tu sueño es llegar a los Estados Unidos.
Sí, más que todo por la parte de la seguridad. Sí, es cierto, hay un sueño americano para mejorar la calidad de vida de las personas que puedan llegar, pero muchas familias.
¿A qué se dedica usted entonces? ¿Cuál es su profesión?
En Nicaragua trabajaba en una ONG, trabajábamos la parte de derechos humanos, incidencia política.
Entonces usted sabe bien cómo funciona todo lo de las ONGs, usted correctamente sabe.
Así es, entonces yo trabajaba de forma articulada, por ejemplo, con el Instituto de Liderazgo de la Segovia, que trabaja en la parte de la no violencia contra la mujer, participación ciudadana, el acceso a la centración. Siempre para todos los migrantes que vamos a esta caravana, ¿verdad? Que le demos para adelante y que la comunidad internacional se dé cuenta de que porque nuestro candidato es Congreso. Todos nuestros candidatos de
Bueno, muy bien, los dejo que sigan caminando. Political prisoner from Nicaragua. Political prisoner from Nicaragua, he's saying basically Nicaragua right now is going through a dictatorship, and we are migrating right now because our current situation in Nicaragua is horrible. The health department is horrible, and everything is just bad. And I had to go and seclude myself and hide myself in Costa Rica. And after that, I had to go back to Nicaragua for some things that I got to do. And I exited Nicaragua again because Nicaragua is not an answer. So I'm trying to find a better country to live in. And that one is the United States. And I'm hoping that I can go to the United States of America. That's a person from Nicaragua. And more migrants are coming in. They're walking right here. As you're seeing them walking. Some of them, they want to talk. Some of them, they don't want to be on camera. As you see right here, there's a little bunches of people, 5 to 10 people, that they're continuously walking. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Ven. ¿De dónde eres? Mali, África. Oh, English or Spanish? ¿Español? Portugués. Ven. ¿Cómo estás? Malí. Él es de África, ¿verdad? África, Malí. ¿Cuántos países migraste para llegar aquí? 16. 7 países para llegar aquí. ¿Estuviste viviendo en Brasil? 5 meses en Brasil. ¿A qué te dedicas? ¿Qué trabajas? Trabajaste de pesca en Brasil, 5 meses. Ahorita tu esperanza es Estados Unidos. Muy bien. Ándale pues, te dejo para que camines. Okay. A migrant from Mali, Africa. 6 countries he traveled. He's saying 6 countries because he lived in Brazil. A lot of people think that these migrants have never lived in another country. He's from Mali. He lived in Brazil. He traveled 6 countries, and he's dedicated to fish. That is what he does. He fishes. So his ultimate goal is to go to the United States of America and to also ultimately, get an opportunity to the United States of America. So let us see more migrants arriving, more migrants walking. There's some of them that they don't want to show their face, and I will flip the camera this way. La voy a voltear para acá para que no me preocupe. Okay? As more of them are walking, the big bunch of migrants is coming right here, little by little. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 20. ¿Cómo ha sido el camino para ustedes para acá? ¿Doloroso? ¿Sí? ¿Quieres ir a Estados Unidos? Esa es tu oportunidad, ser en Estados Unidos, estudiar y trabajar allá. Ayudar a la familia. ¿Tu familia acá? ¿A tu mamá? ¿A tu papá? ¿Sí?
Papá, hermanos, tíos.
A todos. A todos. Muy bien. Ándale pues. Los dejo que caminen. Los dejo. ¿De dónde es, oiga?
Venezuela.
Venga para acá. Venga. Quiero hablar de su dictador.
¿Qué va a hablar usted conmigo de ese dictador?
Dictador es una asquerosidad.
Una plaga.
Es Maduro ha echado a perder su país.
El país más rico
Siga caminando.
Sí.
Le deseo lo mejor. You see a 16-year-old right there as he just arrived right here, 16-year-old, and he just said, basically that I want to go to the United States. I want to get an opportunity. A 16-year-old, that's a minor, an unaccompanied minor. For people that are saying, oh, there's no unaccompanied minors, that is a minor, 16-year-old, that is with his brother, that is a 20-year-old, and basically he wants to go to the United States to provide a better life for their parents. And then another one from Venezuela that I just told him, I want to talk about your horrible dictator that you have, Maduro, and he said, that is a plague. Maduro is a plague. He's a bad man. ¿De dónde?
No, English.
English, come here.
Okay.
Come here. Where are you from?
Africa?
Africa.
Yeah.
Africa. What part of Africa?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Right, Biafra.
How many countries have you traveled to get over here?
It's long.
Long.
Yeah, I traveled to Ethiopia. Are you there?
Yeah.
Ethiopia, Brazil, Panama, Guyana, transit. Later come back to Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua. It's much. Nicaragua.
Darien Gap.
Sorry?
You went there to
Yeah.
the Darien Gap. It is horrible.
Yeah.
You saw people dying in the Darien Gap.
Yeah, in the jungle it's much. It's much.
It's so bad.
I saw
Women being raped.
Exactly, even I couldn't eat after 4 or 5 days when I saw those things. I saw many people died. Many died in the tents. People lost their life. The river, the Panama River. But it's terrible. It's terrible.
Your expectation is to go to the United States.
Exactly, because it's where I can be saved. Even what is happening in this country, I can be saved.
You got family in Nigeria?
I lost my family, even the process, I lost my mother before I took a leave. In Nigeria.
How bad is it in Nigeria?
Much, the terrorist country.
Really bad.
Really bad. Fulani herdsmen, Boko Harams, they're much. Even the military, the people in military uniform,
They take advantage of the people, the military.
exactly. Majority of us, people in the southeast, seeking for the freedom. So
Freedom is the number one word.
Exactly. So
Okay.
that's why we left the country.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
There's my friend Ali. She's pressed. She wants to do an interview with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ali. Amazing the level of Nigeria. How many people they have seen dead in basically in the Darien Gap. These interviews are Honduras. These interviews are just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Incredible.
It's very difficult.
Ven para acá. ¿De dónde eres?
Árabe.
Arabic. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Come here. You're Arabic. From
Yeah.
what country?
Palestine.
Palestina.
Palestine.
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 Palestine. Come here. Come here. Why?
This life?
Yes. Okay. What is the big problem between Palestine and Israel?
You don't know?
Yes, I know, but
No,
I know the problem. But you
Uh-huh.
tell me the problem. How you feel about that?
I don't, look at me, I don't speak English very good, but in my country, impossible to sympathy on 1 hour. You don't listen the bomb. In my country, we have a problem not just with Israel. We have another problem with the gobierno the government in mi país. Okay, why? The government in mi país, he don't change before the government in mi país, he don't change before 16 años.
16 years.
16 years, not to change.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Your thoughts of what happened in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts? ¿Qué piensas de eso?
Look at me. I know what happened in Afghanistan, but the daily.
They exaggerate?
No.
The tele doesn't say the truth?
Yeah. He don't-
Mainstream media lies.
Yeah.
Mainstream media lies.
I listen, and I have so much people, I have so much friends. He live in Afghanistan and he live in Pakistan. Yes, he have a problem, but not press he told. Why? Now I come in Bolivia at here.
How many countries you traveled to get together with 11 countries?
11.
From Palestine you left to where?
No, from Palestine, 30.
30 countries?
Yes.
13 countries.
Yeah.
And you flew from Palestine? Or?
Palestine after Turkey, because I have problem with mi gobierno in Turkey. In Turkey, after this I go to Bolivia. After this I come this way.
Your expectation, the United States.
Yeah.
So
I don't have another.
you have family in Palestine? ¿Sí? Hermanos? Five brothers. Wow.
And I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
a lawyer?
Yes.
Wow.
But I have so much problem in my country. I need live con la paz, con paz,
Peace.
peace. I need live in peace.
You want to live in peace?
Yeah, I don't have any problem from any person. This life is not in my country.
Wow. Well, I
Yes.
wish you the best. I
Thank
wish
you.
Shukran.
Shukran.
Shukran. Wow. Holy cow. Interview from a guy from Palestine. Palestine right here at the Caravan. This is not my first time that I interview somebody from Middle Eastern countries. In the last Caravan, there was people from the Middle East. There was people from Pakistan. And now we have an interview with a person from Palestine. And, you know, I asked him about your feeling, what is going on with Palestine and Israel. And he said, you don't know. Yes, I know, but I want your feeling. I want your feeling. Hold on 1 second. Guy that has wearing shorts and he has a he's from Palestine. He knows how to speak a little bit English. Go over with a little
I know,
bit
I've
from-
seen him. But what did he tell, like, what are we talking about?
everything war. He opened up a little bit. So this is incredible interviews, people, for every single one of you. And you guys, thank you so much for joining in. Buy me a copy is in the bottom link if you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting. Buy me a copy is in the bottom link. I see we are in the middle of the road where the Caravan is continuously coming. We already have interviews with basically people from Palestine, people from Nigeria, people from Mali, we're getting interviews, and this guy from Palestine, he just told me, you know what, it's really bad over there. I'm a lawyer, and I know that there's problems between Palestine and Israel. I wanted to get his concept, because you're asking him in the middle of a caravan walking, what is your thoughts between Palestine and Israel? And he says, it's not only a problem with Israel, it's a problem with everybody. Palestine is a problem with everybody. So this tells you that, basically, basically that's his main objective, to get out. Not only that, but ultimately also, what is his purpose? Is to go to the United States of America, and he said that he was a lawyer. So, let's get, let's see the people as they're walking in right here. Caravan, it is approximately the proximity of the highest amount of people. It is coming right now. The proximity of the highest amount of people is coming. So little by little, people are coming, little by little. You got massive amount of migrants that are coming little by little over here. So how's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here, live from Tapachula, in the middle between Huehuetan and Huixla. That is supposedly going to be the place where they are going to be resting. They're going to be resting at this particular juncture because they cannot walk that much, people. It is a highest humidity. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Parle français?
Sí.
Tu parles français?
Sí.
Je parle peu.
Je parle
peu.
Sí.
Comment allez-vous à caminar?
Là, nous sommes vraiment en train de marcher parce que le gouvernement nous pas donné l'accès à nous pour que nous puissions avancer parce qu'à Tapachula, nous avons les documents pour travailler dans la qualité.
Ok. Continent, América, et camion ou avion?
Non, nous allons à pied.
À pied?
À pied.
Todo el tiempo?
Nous ne sait pas parce que jusqu'à l'arrivée.
Okay.
Mais il y a les forces armées qui sont devant et pour eux nous allons
Okay. Thank you. Wow. I get a little bit of French. He has been traveling for a lot of countries. Exactly the same story. He's tired, he's sweating, and he just wants to go rest. Basically, a little bit I catch a little bit. I said, you came in bus or a plane? And he's saying, we've been walking. So it's just unbelievable the way that these migrants, it's incredible, really. These interviews are, wow. Let me move a little bit to the side because the biggest amount of people, and of course, the migrant from that he knows, is this Chiapas? Sí, Marcos, saludos. Estamos en Chiapas. The migrant that basically just spoke French. He just, his whole purpose is to be in the United States of America. So let me sí, oye, bueno, vas y vienes. Sí.
Ya no sigan, ahí está migración adelante. Aquí quédate. Ahí está migración adelante. ¿Sí puedes hablar? Sí.
La situación ahorita, Luis, había un convoy aquí, de un convoy fuerte aquí.
Sí.
Se movieron más adelante.
Sí,
¿Cuál
así
es la expectativa?
Vamos a nosotros adelante, ya tenemos permiso del presidente municipal y del párroco de la iglesia, para que nos vamos con todas las mujeres y todos los niños. Vamos a ir a decir la migración, no lo pueden detener. Que nos den
Luis,
espacio.
mucha gente me está preguntando, ¿el amparo qué dice? ¿El amparo qué les ampara?
Quedarnos en Chiapas. El amparo
Sin ser
permite,
interrumpidos.
Sin ser interrumpido. Por eso ahorita vamos a decirle directamente, acá está acompañándonos el general Salvador Cano. También él está siendo testigo de lo que estamos viendo toda esta parte de
Diputado, ¿qué es el siguiente paso en este tipo de reunión?
Mira, lo que tienen que hacer las autoridades mexicanas es legalizar la estancia de cada quien y dar paso libre. Yo he hablado con personas de distintas nacionalidades, más del 90% su propósito es llegar a la frontera de Estados Unidos. Hay nicaragüenses, cubanos, venezolanos, que el único obstáculo que han encontrado es México, y eso no puede ser la respuesta de nuestro país.
Hay un encapsulamiento enorme de migrantes en la ciudad de Tapachula. El propósito es ya empezar a fluir.
Yo estoy acudiendo aquí precisamente al llamado del líder nacional para verificar eso, darme cuenta, ver que hay 70,000 personas en Tapachula de más de 110 nacionalidades, están varadas, están contenidas en una política del gobierno mexicano de rodillas hacia Estados Unidos. Eso lo tenemos que corregir. Es una vergüenza que no tengamos una respuesta humanitaria.
Muchas gracias, muchas
El
gracias.
presidente Andrés Manuel parece que le está haciendo un trabajo a Estados Unidos.
That is the district leader. The district leader of, it's a politician, writing on the, wow, what an interview. We have gotten interviews, and unbelievable interviews. That is the district leader of, one of the district leaders in the city of Chiapas, and he's traveling with the leader of the Caravan, Luis Villagran. I just asked him about the amparo, the protection claim, the document, the protection claim, and he just told me the protection claim is to not be interrupted in the Caravan in the state of Chiapas. That is the protection claim, and we are going to go all the way to this barricade of officers of the National Guard. That is the district leader. Is the district leader of the state of Chiapas. And he just said, we're going to go all the way to the front to tell the border agents and to tell the National Guard that they cannot stop this caravan. And they cannot stop this. And also I asked the district leader, there's an encapsulation of migrants right here in this particular city. And he says, yes, this policy that the United States is managing to make people believe and to ultimately push Mexico to handle this immigration issue with them not taking responsibility, it is wrong. It is wrong. So we need to fix this policy, and we need to fix it now because it is inhuman. That is what he said. So wow, those are excellent and great interviews. As we are continuing right here. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Ven. ¿De dónde eres? Haití. Ven. ¿Español o inglés? Español. ¿Cómo se siente la comunidad haitiana después de las pasadas caravanas que fueron muy fuertes para ustedes? ¿Cómo se siente?
Estaba muy fuerte, pero
Sí. La necesidad en Haití es muy grande.
la necesidad es muy grande, uno está buscando
Más adelante. Sí, ok, gracias. The necessity in Haiti is really strong. That was the leader, Luis Villagran, the one that it was in the little car. That was the leader, Luis Villagran. And he just said, we're going to go up front where the migrant detention, it is up and running, where the barricade of National Guardsmen and also the barricade of the border agents that are stationed to detain us. We're going to go over there and tell them, you cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. We are going to put the protection claim habilitates us to continue to walk and ultimately to not be interrupted as we are continuing our road to the United States of America. This protection claim is helping them and enabling them to walk freely without being interrupted in the state of Chiapas. More interviews right here as children, families, they are reuniting, and ultimately they're going to stay right here. They're going to stay at this particular point right here. This particular standpoint is where they are going to stay. Apparently, because of immigration that is all the way to the front, they are not going to move forward. So already the leader of the caravan, Luis Villagran, is telling to all the migrants, do not move, because if you move forward, you are going to be detained and you are going to be stopped. We are not going to be detained. So, let's go right here to get another interview. My friend, amigo, I see you wearing the U.S. flag on your head. U.S. flag. You wish you can be in America.
not being here.
Let me ask you a question. You're telling me that you wish that you can be an American. What do you think about these young generations of Americans that they say that they feel oppressed in the United States? That they are going and rioting and looting doing all these irregular stuff in the United States. You, on the other side, you want to go over there to work. You want to go over there to provide. What do you think about these young generation?
You may think that I'm crazy. You see, this is Semper Fidelis, the Marines, right? This is the Marines motto. And it's like I even wanted to be a Marine. If we were American, I would be a Marine. Because
what do you think about these young?
All these young, it's like, come on, I mean, you have everything. You have the great bless of being born in the land of plenty, in the land that
land
floods,
of the free,
the land of the strong and the wise. And come on, I mean, America, that's the ultimate.
So all these young kids that they're destroying their country, they shouldn't destroy their country. They should fight for it. They should work for it.
They should be grateful. If they don't believe in God, it's okay, right? I mean, that's not okay, but I don't know. Everybody
believes
right?
Freedom of religion.
Exactly. But they should be grateful that they should be grateful that you should be grateful, young, that you are in the place where you have a lot of opportunities. You don't know.
They should fight for their country. They should fight for their constitution.
They should fight for your country. Because if I would be American, I would be fighting in Pakistan or Iraq or wherever.
You don't care.
I would go and give my life for it.
Will you die for this flag?
I will die for this flag, sir. Certainly, I'm a United, Because that's why I learned the language and everything, I feel like
you wanted to be an American.
I always wanted to be an American because I know that there I wouldn't be suffering de la pobreza, all the poverty that I suffer. Okay. Nobody knows really, like you don't know, sir, what really is to not have, not a dime.
Nothing.
Nothing, sir, to eat. Not have or produce or have even the I don't know, how do you say, de tener siquiera la esperanza, the hope that you're going to get a better life.
Ok, pues te dejo caminar porque yo sé que estás cansado. Ok, ahorita nos vemos si quieres.
All right.
Wow. He's wearing let me just show you how he's wearing the American flag. Look. He's wearing the American flag. To all you young kids in the United States of America, these Antifa punks that you're destroying your country with your riots and your lootings and your divisive ideology of BLM, that you think that is the solution. To all you young kids that you believe in communism and socialism, this new generation of crystal, that they feel oppressed, harassed, you're stalking me, you're harassing me. All these young kids that you believe that the government should take over you and they should take over only your necessities without being productive, working, going to college, and being a man and being a woman. To all you young kids that you are in the United States of America thinking that way, there is a man right here that it will take your place in a second, that he will die for that flag, that he will go to war for that flag. It's the guy that is wearing the American flag. Possibly it is not of your, of your pleasure that he is wearing the American flag. Possibly it is not of your pleasure that he will, that you don't like wearing, that he's wearing your flag on his back. Possibly is that. But I will tell you something that it will clear your mind. There's other people that they will die for your freedom. There's other people that they will die to get your opportunities. There's other people that they will die for your economy. There's other people that they will die to be in your country. And I just shown you that. And for people that they're saying, tell them to stop, Oscar. Tell them to this. I'm a reporter. I'm not an activist. I'm not a patrol agent. I'm not a police officer. This is a live feed of reporting. It's not a live feed to stop people. To stop with your incompetent comments, please. Let's go back to the live feed, because we're getting right here more people that they're walking, more migrants little by little, and they're walking little by little. Everybody that is watching right now, little by little. Some of them are really exhausted. Unbelievable. My life was cut off at particularly at Instagram. It's cut off at Instagram.
Hi.
You're good? Yeah?
Está bueno.
Okay. So we're gonna cut the live feed right now, people. We are 60 minutes in. My God, how many interviews? The guys from Nigeria, guys from Mali, guys from Palestine. The guy that is wearing the flag and he's telling to all the young Americans in the United States of America that he will die for that flag if he had the opportunity.
Is that Victor?
Yeah. You want to talk a little bit? This is Ali. Ali, your thoughts right now?
You know, right now, so we were talking with one of the Fox News correspondents as well, and they were talking about in 2019, they were using motor vehicles like tractors, things like that, and they were getting through it really quickly. Well, they've hardly made much progress at all, Oscar, in 2 days. It's Victor, the guy with the American flag, he actually asked me if he can find some shoes, because his shoes were already wearing through.
Wow.
In 2 days, you know, they've got a lot of ground to cover here. And they're, you know, really, really worried right now that they're going to get in prison. They're saying if we're going to get put in jail, we'll turn around and go back. We need to know what's going on. They're not getting a lot of information about what's happening. As far as he's concerned, they're letting
So the
him
mentality
through.
is kind of drifting into fear.
A little bit. He said that yesterday they were encouraged, they felt enthusiastic about it. Today, he comes to me and he said, are we going to get put in jail? Because I heard that Mexico jail is not some place that we want to mess around
Yes.
with. I've been in jail several times in my country, in El Salvador, because if you even look at someone wrong, you'll go to jail. So he's like, I don't want to do that. If they're going to put me in jail, I'll turn around and go back to Tapachula.
How about the
So-
Nigerian? Wow.
Oh my gosh, you know, they're going through the Darien Gap. They're, you know, and they know that the president said the borders are closed, that Kamala Harris said don't come, but they're still like, we just have hope. And they also are aware that their case is different than a lot of the people that are traveling in this caravan from West Africa, and these people that have traveled through the Darien Gap. A lot of them will have a more valid asylum claim to get into the U.S. It's not an economic asylum claim. The other thing that's interesting with the Nigerians that we've been talking to, Oscar, is a lot of them, they have no intention. I mean, not a lot. All of them have no intention of staying in Mexico. A, because they felt prisoner in Tapachula. They felt like Mexico was not helping them. They felt like Mexico was not helping them even get documents to stay and work here. They were actively moving them forward to go to the U.S. So they're like, we feel like if we go to the U.S., we'll have a chance to work and live. And it's safer as the world that it is, because they're still getting threatening calls and things like that from their home countries here going through this caravan. So they're hoping that by going to the U.S., they'll have a little bit more protection and security. They all intend to work. They all have that agenda. You know, they all have a better life. But again, the Nigerians and the people from West Africa, the Ghana that we've talked to, they all are really hopeful that their asylum claim will be accepted because of because they are, you know, escaping persecution, crime, you know, really
There are legitimate cases.
Really difficult situations. And you know, we've been talking about it's hard because you get really legitimate asylum claims, which is legal in the U.S. Congressional law has said that, you know, if you come and you claim asylum and you have a legitimate case for that, then you can stay. But the issue is in the majority of this caravan are people from Central America, and they have economic asylum claims. So the people that are in this caravan, there's legitimately some that you know, have been persecuted, have had really terrible lives, have seen murder, have been in prison for crimes that they haven't even tried for. Like, certainly understand that they're going through this process, and some of them traveled for 3 months. It took one guy 2 months to get from Panama to Colombia through the Darien Gap. So, you know, when you look at that, And then you know there are people in this caravan that are just like, let's just go see. Maybe we can get into the U.S. That's a little frustrating, right? Because that is totally illegal.
Yeah.
That is, they know that that's not, you know, an asylum claim, but then some of them don't. Some of them are like, what's an economic claim? What do you mean I don't have
I'm
a chance
looking
to
just
get
for
in?
a better job.
And so I keep saying, you know, they're kind of getting sold a half truth. They're kind of getting told, you can get in, you can get in. They're going to change their mind by the time you get there. And that's muddying up the waters for the people that legitimately need protection and legitimately need a new life. So it's a really tough thing out here. There's a lot of layers. Like you said, you've been talking to several people. A lot of them have very similar stories, but such vastly different lives. But they're all really hoping just for a new one. For some protection.
Ali, tell my audience where can they follow you?
You guys can follow me, Ali Bradley TV, anywhere on YouTube, Instagram. Twitter is where I'm really, really active, along with live streaming on social media. So hopefully you guys follow us. We are out here independently, boots on the ground.
Can everybody get a hand clap to Ali that she has been doing a great independent, boots on the ground reporting?
Thank you. You can't just, what they say, parachute in and know everything that's going on. So I've been really fortunate to have connections like Oscar and other law enforcement individuals. And so thanks, guys. And thank you, Oscar Blue. You're not so bad. Let's give Oscar a round of applause. There we go. Yeah.
So let's cut the live feed, people. Thank you so much for everybody that is joining in. God bless every single one of you. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, and Instagram as Oscar Blue. Instagram is Oscar Blue Media. Twitter, Oscar L. Blue. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Buy me a copy. It's on the bottom link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting, thank you so much. We're going to be traveling again soon to another city. Stay safe. We will be back as soon as the whole caravan hits right here at this spot. Stay safe, and like we always say, people, peace and love.